could see me today. The webcam decided that it wanted to work. Welcome to another live stream of 7 Days to Die. I'm Nick with the Epic Film Guys. And, ah, crap, I'm in a giant hole. I'm going to tell you the story of this hole as soon as I get my way out of it. I was just kind of filling in little bits of it here. I'm not going to fill the whole thing in. I'm just going to... I wanted to get out so that way it didn't collapse in on me when I try to get out. There we go. Ah. So I'm just going to build like a little pillar of dirt here. I'm actively building the forest ground right now to do it, so it's kind of a little bit touchy. Oh, man, I've got such a full inventory. You can see by this bottom row here, well, these bullets too I found, but all this stuff down here, that's right, baby. I am treasure hunting. I've got, I don't know, like 5 more, I think. Yeah, 5 more of these. I just found clods, I believe. And yeah, look at all the stuff I got. 59 silver nuggets, 11 gold, 6 diamonds, and then 8 grand and 150 rounds, pretty much, of 9 mil. Which would be super useful when I finally do get to... am I not building? Oh, I must not be building any more forest ground. I need lots more of it. How much can I build? 400. Well, let's do, yeah, just 400 even. We'll save some of our dirt. Found a bunch of animals, so I've been doing a lot of hunting. The main reason I started this little trip was after the day 35 horde, I went back, and I was like, oh, God, I have all this nonsense that I need to do. So I went and... You know, I just tried to build a bunch of stuff, but unfortunately I'm extremely low on stone, and I'm extremely low on clay. So this is basically a resource run. So let's get out of this hole, and then we're going to close this off on the top here. My mini bike's where? Yeah, right there. But yeah, see, I didn't want to just leave this open, because I will drive into it again at some point. Almost guaranteed. As sure as the sun will rise, I will drive. It's really funny. It was actually a clay field, kind of just like this one, that has the stones and stuff in it. And you can see I've already actually, this right here, this is forest ground. I dug in there too, trying to find this treasure. This treasure. Now, you see how I'm able to build about 400 blocks of forest ground? That's not including the probably 100 I've already built from the dirt I dug up, and the 374 I still have left. That was all trying to find this one treasure, and then I was wandering around outside. I could not find it in that hole no matter what I did, so I came back out, and I walked around, and then I found it. I forget where it was, but it was like down here somewhere, and you could see it, like the ground was cracked on the top because it was literally like one layer below the surface. I was so mad. Nothing in there. I actually have to head back soon because you'll see my shovel. This is how much of my shovel. This was a full shovel. Before I started the day's events in terms of getting clay and getting everything else. So we're going to have to, we'll get rid of that guy, because then the next one's like literally right here. But we're not going to have, I'm going to have to go back. I've got to get food, I've got to get water, and we've got to drop off a whole bunch of stuff. I've got, check this out. All this clay. I've just got so much stuff to get rid of. And now I've got a ton of cash and a ton of stuff I gotta go sell. Let's actually give me all this stuff. There we go. And then we're going to... These empty cans I'm actually hanging on to so I can make oil with them. With all the oil shale I've got to show you my mining operation. I did finally start one. Lots of stuff that we got to fit into this live stream. So let's go ahead and get ourselves back to home. Oh, it's right there. I got so many little icons on the thing. I was like, which way am I going now? Stream, yeah, I decided to stream at a little bit higher bitrate today, so let me know if this looks better than it did the last time I streamed. I seem to notice that I didn't drop any frames and I had perfect stream health like the entire time last time. So I figured I was probably going a little bit too low in terms of stream health, so I decided to bump it. And whoop, he says as the game just like freezes mid-drive. Ah, there she is. Oh, little military camp. Not my little military camp, so I don't want to go there. And Road Herself Winding, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being in. I gotta get into this place here, this missile bunker thingy. I gotta get in there. There's military zombies and stuff in there, all sorts of really nice stuff. Yeah, there's another military base. You can see the mines all over the place over there. We're not going that way. There's like 3 of them on the outskirts of this town that I'm in. I've got a lot of stuff to show you guys that I've completed since the last time I was streaming. You can see it's day 37. Again, I just uploaded that just quick 5-minute video. More often than not, whenever I'm not live streaming, those are the kinds of videos I'm going to do. Unfortunately, I don't have all the best computer equipment in the world. I could play the game fine, but when it comes to actually rendering like high definition video, I was going to say one of these buildings is going to disappear. When it comes to actually rendering high definition video, it's not what is going on. Oof, man. The game is like dragging badly, something fierce. I'm guessing it's probably because I'm streaming. I do not know. But anyway, let's get across the ramp here. I like to park right outside now. I don't like to... Oh, shit. Ooh, hey, you know what? I can fix these stairs now. Here, let's do that real quick, I guess. There we go. I need to fix my stairs. We need woodboard stairs with railing. That's what we need. Oh, stop it. And then we need to do that again. I'll have all that forest ground nice and ready when I'm ready to go dig up more treasures. We've got 5 more treasures to find today, and I've got tons more treasure maps. Like, it's crazy how much actual treasure I can go find. Yeah, zombie... What happens is screamers spawn all the time, because I've got, like, 8 forges up there, plus 2 chemistry labs, and the campfire, and plus there's so many torches in the stairwell. So... Screamers spawn all the time, and then when they see me sometimes, because the perimeter is so big here, they'll spawn, like, because they randomly spawn, inside of the wall, and then they'll be trying to bash their way out. And so one of them must have spawned in here and started right here. Of course, I've got to upgrade that. I've been slowly but surely trying to upgrade this whole thing with forged iron, but I just haven't lately. I'll probably grab another block when I come back downstairs and do it. It's okay. We can still get out of here. We just gotta... I could actually drive this right into the building and just drive it right upstairs. That's what we're going to do. We're driving right in the building. Screw it. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's probably just a little bit choppy. That's hardware related on my end, though, because I'm experiencing that chop as well. So it's not just the internet buffering. It's the game itself. Yep. I'm just gonna... Ooh, I had a feeling that was gonna happen, though. All this noise I was gonna make. Hey! Dick. I hate the sleeper system. I'm not gonna talk about it much today. I promise. But, man, I hate the sleeper system. La 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 la. There's like a little gap there where the glass is for the window, so I don't want to drive in that. I want to be careful here. Hey, it works, man. I was gonna like just try to drive up on like the ramp or the surrounding wall and try to get out that way, but nah. Yeah, and you know what? You can't get rid of them. Like, no matter what you do, unless I start messing with XML files and stuff like that, which I'm not all that comfortable doing. I like the vanilla game experience. So I'm not really all that keen on doing it. It's just super frustrating. What can I leave on my mini bike for the moment? Leave this. So I can bring these cans upstairs. Because I've got tons of oil shale, but I don't have a lot of cans. So now when I eat food, I've been saving my cans. Is that a... I don't need to go that way anyway. These are the stairs over here. So we're going to go upstairs. We're going to get some stuff started real quick, and then we're going to come back down. I'm going to show you some stuff in the stairwell here. I'm going to show you some stuff when we get up top. I put a lot more torches in the stairwell because I was tired of not seeing everything. Oh, my son's watching. Hi, Brody. I'm gonna fix this. These are the bathrooms of the G level right there. And they constantly pound their way in here. Oh, see that? We got sleeper over there. I'll just show you guys these bathrooms really quick because they're really annoying over here. They spawn in here all the time. Oh, and our airdrop is coming in right on schedule. See, these are those walls right here. So they'll spawn in here, and then when I run up the stairs, they'll hear me, and then they'll start beating on the walls, which is annoying as hell. So that's why I always try to creep and crawl up past G level now. Because this level, more than anything, for whatever reason, most of the other levels, nah, not really. Don't really see too many, but you'll notice that there's some relays on some of these, if you're taking a look at them. More relays and lights. Although the lights are off, and I'm going to explain why that is in just a moment. But lights. You see how dark it is up here now, so I actually have to turn on my night vision. Up to J. Up to K. We are just about home free. I'm a little bit under the weather today, unfortunately. Had a really bad cough. Hopefully doesn't distract from the streaming too much today, and feeling a little bit nauseous, so trying not to move or trying not to do anything. But yes, okay, so I was going to show you guys, actually. I will eventually cement up that entire bathroom rotor. It's just one of a million projects that I just haven't gotten to yet. But you'll see, ta-da! This is going to be my power relay station for the entire building. You'll see I've got one generator up here. Now, I'm going to talk for just a moment about why I hate and love 7 Days to Die. So, essentially, I had 2 solar panels. Now, in the experimental phase of this game, and even through Alpha 16.3, love you, bro. Thank you for checking in. Through Alpha 16.3, it was impossible to find solar cells. It did not matter what you did. They were so... Like, I had 8 traders in my other game. 8 traders that I went to every time they refreshed their inventory. Never once found a solar cell, ever, the whole time. You can find the solar banks where you place them in, which is fine. But anyway, it seems to be, whether it was because I was playing a game that came through experimental or whatnot, I don't know. But my new map here in Alpha 16.4, no such issue. I've found 5 solar cells so far. And I buy one whenever I get the opportunity, or at least I used to. Okay, so I have 2 solar banks. So what I did was I put 2 battery banks up here so I could charge the batteries with the solar cells. That way, when it's nighttime, the batteries are running the lights, and the solar cells, when it comes day, they run the lights. Easy peasy. So I have full power. So I have everything up top here. I had the 2 solar banks up here. And then the game, once you turn on the solar cells, the game becomes an unplayable brick. And entire chunks of the building or of the map wouldn't load at all. I fell through the map like 100 different times, and then the game wholesale would just freeze. Just the whole thing would just freeze entirely. So finally, after stopping, restarting, probably like 5 times, I finally managed to get my way back up the building. There was like 3 times I tried to get back up the building so I could turn them off, because that was the only change I had made. Nothing else had changed. So I was trying to get up in the chunk where the stairs are for this building didn't load. The chunk was gone. The whole thing. So finally, I get up here. I'm finally able to get in here and turn them off, and boom. Game starts running, you know, well, as well as 7 Days to Die runs anyway, but it starts running way, way, way better than it was, you know, previously. And I think that's ridiculous. So whatever it is, there's something going on with solar cells. I got to get over to the forums, and I got to see if anybody else has had that issue, or maybe if there's some kind of fix or something I can implement for it. But anyway, it's kind of pointless for me to have the battery banks and the solar cells up here now because I can't use them. So we're going to have to go straight generators on this. And I had to take one of my generators over to the Horde Night base. If you saw the 5-minute video, we'll talk about that a little bit more today, I'm sure. You know what happened with my base defense design, which is going to be something I'm going to have to work on. But yeah, so solar cells, like, after how impossible they were to find, it's like, oh great, yeah, you can find them now. But they're just, you know, hell on everything. Like, the whole game would just freeze. Yeah, since see, yeah, there you go, Rotor. Yeah, so, and I was wondering if other people were having the same issue. Like, it's dreadful. Like, the whole game would just freeze. Like, whole chunks would just be completely gone. I've actually got a picture. I should actually, can I throw it up in OBS really quick? I think I can. Yeah, let me throw this picture up on OBS because I still have it. We're going to pop this guy right here. Where are you? Yeah, this is from when it happened right here. You can see the entire chunk is just gone. There's no chunk there. And I believe that's where the stairs are, in that chunk. So I couldn't get up into the building. Or I couldn't actually go in. Wait, I was already up in the building. I couldn't go anywhere in the building. Yeah, because you see here, at the top of the screen here, over on the left-hand side, those are the pillars I built up in the rebuilt sections of Dijon Tower. And the stairs are right behind those. So yeah, the stairs are in that chunk that's missing. So I couldn't even get off the building. That's how bad it was. Unless I jumped off the front, but I don't know if I did that. I don't remember how I got down and how I finally got back up there or whatever else the case may be. But anyway, yeah, that's what it looked like. And it was pretty terrible. So yeah, I don't blame servers for banning the use of solar. I wouldn't run it either if I had a server. Oh, but I wanted to show you guys this. Ta-da! I mean, ta-da, in that it's still a giant hole. But I have completed framing out the remaining section, for the most part, of Dijon Tower. Got it rebuilt all the way up to the roof. This is the one that has that, you know, the light and that ladder system and all that kind of nonsense. I used that as a guideline, and just this was a much smaller project than the other side was. So this one, I just got to button it up and get it done, and then it'll be done. And I'm super excited to do it. But anyway, let's get back and let's get into some stuff that we got to do today. I also have to check on, I don't even know how much stuff I had building when I was here. Let's see, let's go to dirt first, and let's get rid of dirt. I'll have all that forest ground, so I won't really need to bring a lot else with me. Let's go to our miscellaneous box here. You can see I've been whittling away my bones and cloth fragments because I've been making a lot of glue. Actually, that's one of the things I have to check on is my glue. And I've been making a lot of duct tape, and I've been making a lot of repair kits. I got like, yeah, I got 157 repair kits now. Basically just wholesale, just dumping large amounts of stuff into it. You know what else I need to do while we're in here? Is I need to upgrade some stuff. These are all waiting to be turrets, guys. These are all full turrets, basically. I just need to unlock motion sensors, which I haven't done yet, and then I can make turrets with them. I found this AK, I think I found it in an airdrop box. Look at how great that is. The condition on that thing. That's quality Joe working for you right there. That's what that is. You know what I want to do is actually, I'm out of oil. This is why I'm bringing the cans back. So we're going to stick those down in the corner there. And I'll make something with those eventually. Electrical box. We got to ditch our plastic. Yeah, see? Look at all those solar cells. Look, that was really nice, too. So, you know, it's super frustrating, but yeah. It's pointless. It's pointless to do. And, I mean, they're on to Alpha 17 now, so it's not going to get fixed until Alpha 17, or who knows when. I've got tons of paint in here, as you can see. Oh, actually, ditch those flowers there. But the majority of the stuff that I got, one thing I wanted to get was more wood. I didn't get a lot of wood, though, unfortunately. And I need clay. Clay. And not only do I need it for the forges, but I also need it to build crucibles. I still have not built those crucibles I was talking about in the last video. Or in the last live stream. So, there's that. And yeah, you can even see in here, I'm like wholesale just as many glass jars as I can. I think we're going to do half of this. There we go. And I don't even, that's enough. That's enough of that. Ammunition, I don't think I have anything to put in here. I have been making bullet tips and bullet casings though, so I can actually start finally building ammunition because I have none. And I do have a little bit of cement mix and stuff, but I have to be sparing on that because I need a lot of this stone for the crucibles. So actually, we're going to make crucibles right now because they are something that I have desperately... there we go. We got to ditch all this crap. So we got the makings of a large armory. You know, Rotor, it was my experience, at least in Alpha 16.3 in my old map, they don't go through it that fast. I mean, quote unquote, they go through it fast, but I mean, compared to how much of it you can make, no, I honestly, I never had an issue with how much ammunition they use. I think they use like the perfect amount of ammunition. Actually, I don't think it's that bad at all. All right, and we are going to continue making more dirty water because this is what we do. And we'll just do 500 even. The amount of wood that this takes is absurd. One more. Yeah, but I've never really been unhappy with the amount of ammunition that those auto turrets eat. I don't think it's that bad. I really don't think it's that bad. You get a good mix of those. You get a good mix of those in the shoddy turrets and an enclosed space. It chews up the zombies fast enough where you don't have to worry about it. But then again, if you watch my old videos with my old Horde Night base, like it had a crisscrossing electrical grid across the floor. It had blade traps. It had a ton of stuff in it. So there was a lot of stuff coming at the zombies like at all different angles. So it really did a number on them pretty quickly, I think. And now I've got more murky water. More murky water. Murky water means fuel. Murky water means paint. Murky water means glue. Actually, I think we're going to take that and make some more glue. Yup. Duct tape. You need duct tape for a lot of stuff, so it's kind of nice that you can make glue and you can make all this stuff, because otherwise I'd be screwed. So you got 500 of it right there. And we're going to make another 250 right now. Let's just do 250. There we go. Oh, I need more wood in this thing. Let's see. 22. There we go. We'll get that burning. What did I have in here? Oh, that's right, antibiotics. I finally got rid of all of my Shamway sandwiches. I finally got rid of all those. I had like 150 of those. Sadly, you could. It's 10 of these to make one moldy bread to make antibiotics, but I finally decided to just whip up a ton of them. What else do I need? I think I'll just throw this in the paint box for now, and we'll call it a day. Yeah, that's good. Let's leave that in there. Still got to take care of more stuff. There we go. Oh, I didn't take care of my snowballs. Oops. It's getting later in the day. I'm going to get back out there and get treasure hunting before it gets too late. But I have a lot of cleanup to do. Oh, yeah, that's right. I made a whole bunch of extra tools, too. And a whole bunch of extra Molotov cocktails. Those have got to go to the Horde Night base. Yeah, that old base. I loved that old Horde Night base. And man, after the dismal failure of the Horde Night base in the last video, I'm like, like maybe I got to build something like that again, where I just, you know, it's this crazy huge design and all this time and effort goes into it. Oh, that just popped into my inventory when I opened the thing, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Ah, okay. Oh, I thought these stacked in 50, not 40. It took up that extra space. So it finished building, but it was just waiting there for me to take it. We're actually gonna... Oh, I don't have access in that one. Whole bunch of extra tools. Extra tools is just something I've gotten used to doing, especially after my great world crash that happened in Alpha 15, where the map didn't reset, but the days did, and then I had, like, no levels. Now we've got tons of glue. Actually, we're going to take half of that. Yep, there we go. And we're going to make some duct tape. Never too many resources, ever. You know, I know I mentioned it. Now I actually got to start doing. I got to make crucibles. Still got meat I got to get rid of. I ate stew, right? Yeah, I ate stew. Ah. Look at all the potatoes and corn I have from the garden now. I have 7 rows of 17 potatoes each over there, which is insane to me. So it's like, what is that, 121 potato plants. And half of them are fertilized now. And actually, fertilizer is another thing that I've got to work on because, bam, got 11 more fertilizer in each of these. So we've also got that to deal with. I've been using animal fat to make fuel. Especially now that I have an auger that I've been using. I still got to talk about that. Wrong box. Medical. There we go. I think I'm good on antibiotics for a while. Don't think we need to worry about it. I'm going to take one now, just because. It helps to prevent stuff for a while, too. So it's not like it's a terrible idea to take it. Or whatever. Some people carry antibiotics with them in games. I don't do it. I don't know why. It's just something that I never, ever got around to doing. Oh, that's right. I left my machete downstairs. I was like, what am I missing? Actually, you know, I need another machete blade. All right, so crucibles. I know I need forged iron, but what else do I need? I forget. Stone, clay, and wood. That's right, mechanical parts. So we're going to build 3 crucibles. That's the wrong box. We are going to build 3 crucibles here. This one we're working on duct tape. That's fine. These tools I'll take care of. So let's go crucibles. Because I can actually only make forged steel out of one of my forges right now. I can make 6 of them total, but I'm only going to make 3. Because the other 4 forges are all for stone. They're all stonework, so it's like, meh. Keep losing my set. Maybe it is. Let me look at the. Well, dropped frames is doing pretty good. It's not doing too terrible. You know what I bet it is? I'm going to go ahead because this camera sucks anyway, and I notice it always, even when I'm watching it back on OBS, it's ghosting all over the place. So we're just going to go ahead and pop that right out of there. And maybe that'll improve it. I have to see my mug. Yeah, that might help it just a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw. Whew, man, the time on that is absurd. We're going to build 2 of them in there, and we're going to build 1 in here after our duct tape is done. There we go. And we're actually, like I was saying earlier, we're just going to take that with us, and we're going to upgrade some more of the catwalk down there that's around the wall. I still have to build another level or 2 on that wall. Yeah, I've got more than enough, right? I don't really need any more. All right, so we got to get rid of some of these tools now, because that's an absurd amount of everything. I'll sort these in a sec. There we go. All right. Now we're rolling in the tools, man. I still need to gain levels. I think I wanted to do that before I left as well. And I also want to start making some cement mix, so this is what happens when you have a base of this magnitude. There's just so much to do all the time. I like to split these up because A, I'm going to load them in this way when I load them into the forges and whatnot. But this way, if I bring in more clay, when I bring in more, I can just move it right over and it'll filter out into those subcategories automatically. All right, now iron, we filled up the iron ones. Glass is full. Ammunition, we just don't have anything to burn. Except for more lead. I can always put more lead in there. Why don't I do lead? Actually, what we're going to do next, besides take care of my iron. Come on, go way right now. Thank you. So we'll put that there. These will go to the Horde Knight base. That Horde Knight base was a disaster. Like, I jumped off of that thing so quickly because I was like, okay, they're just going to attack the side of it. Like, none of them even came into the front of it. And most of the time on Horde Knights, they do. Like, they'll all spawn out like toward that apartment building that's in the distance, and they'll all start walking toward it. It's ridiculous. That one time, nope, they just decided they weren't going to. I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm just going to remove the entire back of the building, and I'm just going to have it sitting up on the 2 walls on the sides, and I'm just going to have that be an open walkway where they can walk through either side of it. And I don't know, I'm working on concepts in my head because I don't want to scrap the whole building, especially with how much concrete I put into it. It'll just take forever. I mean, I'd be better off abandoning it and starting over if I was going to do that. But all right, before we start our forges, I've got a little bit of that left. Let's grab cement mix. I have a ton of cement mix. It's absurd how much cement mix I have. Ooh, I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know if you guys could hear that on the stream, but there was a really loud noise outside. But I think what it was is it's been, you know, really, really cold here in upstate New York. And that sounded to me like it was a whole big, like, thing of ice, like, falling. Because it's very warm today. It's, like, in the 40s. So everything outside is melting really, really good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get out. So I think we're going to do 2,000 in each of these. I've been trying to build back up my concrete mix reserves, unfortunately, with how many projects I've got going. It burns through it all so fast. It's just insane. Oh, I always do that. Actually, I want to take these as I go through too. There we go. I don't want this 5. Go back where you belong. And there we go. So now we're 55 more fertilizer. That I'm not going to deal with right now because I'm not going back over to the garden right now. I really don't need to. I've got tons of ingredients. I've got tons of paint and whatnot. I don't need all that nonsense. Concrete. I'm going to take like a couple of buckets of this with me because I've got some repairs to do to the wall outside and whatnot. Now we've got to get the forges. Hay bales embedded in the ground to prevent damage when I drop. Oh, over at the Horde Knight base, you mean? Not a bad idea. And we're going to just go ahead and we're going to load all the rest of our stone right into our forges. Come on. There we go. So once again, we're on the low end of stone. I'm going to go ahead, I think, next, and I'm going to show you guys my new base that I made. My new mining camp. Yeah, my Horde base design. Yeah, that's what I figured you meant. Is that a little better now that I turned the video off? I bet you it was that stupid webcam. There's a built-in webcam on this laptop. Is garbage. Spread these all out. Eventually I'll reach a point where I don't have to use as much concrete anymore and I can start building up reserves of stone. We're gonna not maybe not that long. We're gonna, there we go. What a pain in the ass. Get in there. Unfortunately, Dishong Tower has the distinction of being already so dense in terms of what's loaded into the chunks. It's not a good place to build a base. It's really not. I mean, it is. It looks great. I love it. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's already like more resource heavy system-wise than just a normal base somewhere else would be. So, you know, it is what it is. Again! I don't want to pick that up now because I'm afraid it's going to mix in wrong. So I got to quick take these and dump these into their respective forges. There we go. Okay. Now, thank you. So yeah, I still cannot build forged steel out of this, but I can build tons of forged iron, so we're just going to go. A nice stack, 500. This is the only one I can actually build because it's the only one with a crucible for now. Thankfully. Oh, I've been wanting to build those crucibles forever, but that's why you need so much clay to make them. Not even the stone. The stone is a lot easier, but clay you have to specifically go to places with clay just to dig it out. So it's a little bit more, you know, annoying that way. Let's just build 250 of that. There we go. We are going to build even more glass jars. Where are we? There we are. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. We're going to just do another 500. Sometimes these menus are annoying as hell. See, notice it's blank, and then it automatically refills a 1 in there. There we go. There we go. So we're just going to do another 500 glass jars, Molotovs, like I said, dirty water, drinking water, teas, coffees. It's so many glass jars you need in this game. It's ridiculous. I need to just go scab that apartment building because I'd probably just find enough over there to just do whatever I wanted to do anyway, but I haven't yet. And brass, unfortunately, we've only got enough in there for maybe about 2,000 more bullet casings, which, I mean, okay, I get it. I've already got like several thousand of them over in the chest that I haven't turned into ammunition yet. I've actually never made 7.62 ammo. I always buy it from the trader. And we're going to go ahead and go with that. And then we'll dump a ton more lead in there. But I actually have to go scrap a bunch of cars. I think... Are we ready to go? I think so. Actually, one more thing before we leave. There we go. Pickaxe was looking a little haggard. So yeah, I think we're producing. Everything is producing except for this. And I think we'll just leave that one for now. I don't have anything else to make. I mean, I could just make more paint. Well, let's make more paint. I talked myself into it. Let's see. So we'll do... There we go. Still got tons of cotton. Gonna end up with 80 more paint. Wait, is this enough? I don't know. Yeah, that's nice. Hello? There we go. There we go. And yeah, we'll have 4,000 more buckets of paint too. Why not? Which means I do have to go back to the garden. Not on stream, I think I'll do it later. But, yeah, I got tons more stuff that's got to go over there. There we go. Alright, so now we are ready to go. Yeah, now you want to talk about guns that eat bullets. The AK, I think, is worse than the auto turrets. The AK drives me nuts. That thing inhales 7.62 ammo. And 7.62... Well, that is really close. Wow. 7.62 ammo isn't, like, super plentiful or anything all the time. So it's, like, not anything that I really like to mess around with. Oh, that's right. I did park back inside, actually. Let's not jump off the building. Let's be nice and quiet because we like to get sleepers in here, too. Nope, nothing. I've still got a lot of spot fixing to do in this building. Like, I do want to go through floor by floor and just start kind of cleaning the rest of the building up and finishing it structurally. Like, see, this is one pane of glass that's missing there. I think a zombie knocked that out trying to kill me when I was outside. Because there's, like, those sandbags and stuff out there. You can see this here. This is a partial floor repair I haven't finished yet. Lots of stuff like this in this building, but I just haven't dedicated a lot of time to it yet. But now that I've finished the other, like, frame of it, upstairs, see, there's another one over there. Hallways, just wholesale areas that have crumbled in the building and whatnot. I just think it's cool to go back through and just kind of repair and replace everything. I wish my sniper rifle was better quality. That's the only thing I wish about my sniper rifle. Was that a... Was I seeing... No, I wasn't. I knew I saw something. It's like, did I just see a zombie? Just caught it out of the corner of my eye. I don't want to pick up his blood and guts, so that's why I'm bashing him with the... They just respawn all the time. It just makes me crazy. The AK is a lot of fun. I love the AK for cops. Especially the feral, the irradiated ones. The ones that they recover health so fast. I tried to get into a battle with a... I had the compound bow. I tried to kill a cop with it, one of those feral irradiated cops. They recover health faster than that thing can fire. Like, they really do, because I must have put 150 arrows into that cop. I don't know if that's something that I recorded for the last video series I did or not, but Jesus, that was annoying. And no, we don't need those. Why did I bring concrete again? Oh, I thought I put that forged iron back, and I did not. Sometimes I come flying out of that building and then I'm like, whoa. Alrighty, let's jump down here. Boink. Boink. I haven't seen a wandering horde yet since I started. I'm sure we're due for one of those. See, something, it just did a little bit of a number on something there. And I think I left off somewhere down here by these stairs. Yep, half of these stairs are still wood. So what I did was I just... Boom, like so. And then we're just gonna... Ooh, all the way to the end. I didn't think I'd make it all the way to the end. I feel like I missed something down here, though. I didn't, though. I got... See, this is upgraded to steel now, because I'm upgrading the spikes on the outside to steel as well. Slowly but surely, I want to do everything in steel as well, on the bottom 2 layers of this. Reinforced steel upgrade, probably not. That's a little more ambitious, because that's a lot of steel. Or that's a lot of steel reinforced upgrade. And, I mean, even... Sometimes traders have a decent amount of it, but... Yeah, shoddy turrets are great against the feral cops. So I want to get a good mix. Actually, that's another thing I want to do. I want to gain levels. There's so much stuff to do. It's crazy. We actually have to jump right out. And then, ooh, look at this. We have a crippled snowman. Stay still. We'll scrap those pipes too, because we do not need them. A lot of these one little single zombies here, most likely screamers. Get off. Good thing about these spikes is they take so little damage. Oh, they are so strong. I love it. I don't want to wander around here too much because I feel like a screamer is going to show up and then see me and then yell, and then I'll run into that issue where I was talking about earlier where things will spawn. I don't want them to. We got to stop by the Horde Knight base real quick. And then, I mean, yeah, that thing's literally like right next to that construction site, I think. Yeah, this is... You probably didn't get a good view of it in the stream. I have not repaired any of the spikes or anything like that. No penetration. None into the actual electrical grid whatsoever. I am so mad about this. I cannot even begin to describe it. So mad. And what I could do is I could build the floor up a little bit and then let the zombies drop into a box there, and I could theoretically remove a lot of the wall structure all around this. Because you could do... I mean, it's got the entrance there that's going to zap things as they come in, but that's not even the pièce de résistance. You've got a crisscross grid. Well, not crisscross, it's just one way. But, like, literally the entire length of these walls in here, it's on the floor, too. There's an electrical grid crossing the entire floor. So they will be screwed if they get in there. And they just, nobody ever... I see you. I always am doing this, repairing the street. Random stuff like when I was fighting the zombie horde out here and stuff, like a bullet hits the street or whatever. I think we're going to ditch the rest of our concrete here. I haven't had a sleeper spawn here in a while. Mostly because most of the original building structure where they would have spawned is gone now. Oh, that door, is that door still all messed up? Yes, it is. And yep, we'll just leave this stuff here. Work to come on this guy. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with that yet. We'll have to wait for it. I think you could, though. I really think I could take this, and you could do... See, now you can probably see the lines better. Coming right through the middle of the spikes there, just like that. And I had this grand vision where, you know, it was like, oh my god, this is going to be so great. But didn't turn out that way. Not last Horde night, anyway. These switches were literally... I put these here right before I started that video, too. Like, literally right before. Because I was like, well, I could just go turn the generator on and worry about it later. But then I'm like, no, I got to do presentation and stuff like that. It's cool. I left this little part open. This is a little part of the bathroom that was downstairs. Just so you can access the fence posts. Just like so. But, I mean, you could even... The problem is, and I ran into this problem with... both bases, actually, the spider base and then my temple, is even if I cover these over, zombies can still damage them, and I don't want to cover them over because it's like, but I mean, look at all this space I have in here. There's 2 extra blocks of space I could put up here. So maybe it'd be worth it. I don't know. It'd be a lot of boring me sitting here chipping through concrete. Footage is what that would be, so we're not going to do it right now. Yoink. There we go. Boom. Oh, I just ditched it. Alright, so we're going to grab this, and then... I'll leave it up to you guys over in the comments, which I think is just you, Rotor. What do you want to see? Do you want to see the mining operation, or do you want to see more treasure hunting? You let me know, and that's what we'll do. Yep, there it is. Oh, look at this. Look at the way this spawned. I've never actually been over here. I love that the buildings spawn as, like, pieces of their own chunk now. I think that's cool, but it does lead to terrain glitches just like that. Actually, it kind of looks pretty cool. 2 SMG schematics. Wow. The Horde Night video, to be 100% honest, was sped up more because of my hardware than anything else. To render those long videos that I used to do, and I loved doing them, don't get me wrong, I really had a great time making all those videos, but they took hours and hours and hours. My computer crashed a couple of times because of how long it takes to render, because I do not have the best computer, and it takes an eternity. Because and like I said, it overheated a couple of times. It was just ridiculous. So I decided I just conceptualized this whole idea, and I was like, well, why don't I just, you know, do it a little bit different? You know, why don't I just maybe speed it up, and then I could slow down for highlights and stuff. 5 minutes was maybe a little bit ambitious. Maybe 10 minutes would be better, so that way the sped up parts aren't so sped up. Because especially, well, like the one part I watched, and it was like, you know, you're cleaning up. These we want to save. We do not want to get rid of those. SMG parts equals auto turrets. So yeah. But yeah, it was just kind of a concept I came up with. I'll keep playing with it as I go forward into the future, especially with feedback. I'll probably, like I said, maybe I'll go for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes is maybe a little bit less crappy. You can see I still have not explored much of this world as I move around my map here. This is still that last trader way out in the distance. There's my clay. That's where I dig out all my clay. I gotta go hit that treasure up. And we gotta hit these treasures up. And I don't know where... Is that 5? Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. But I have like 5 of them active, though. I have no idea. Show on map. Where is Raphael's treasure? Raphael's treasure is the one over there. We're not doing Raphael's, then. We're doing... Where's Taylor's? I don't even know where that is. Oh, that's the one on the island. Jennifer's is... way up there. Way up north. Okay. This is a way to explore a little bit more of the world as well. Stefan's treasure is... Where the hell is that? Oh, wow. Some of these didn't even show up on the minimap, I don't think, because I didn't remember seeing those. So Sarah's treasure is the one that we're going to go dig up next. Yeah, fair enough. I'll probably go with maybe a little bit longer presentation, maybe like a 10-minute video or whatever. I am going to start doing a lot of stuff like editing things out. Like when I died and edited that out, like that stuff's going to keep happening. Just because it overall, like the shorter I can make the videos, though, the easier they are for my computer to work with and upload and do all that happy nonsense. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you the mining operation right now since it's still daylight. And then we will go treasure hunting at night. That's what we're going to do. So yeah, I'll play with that concept, but thanks for the feedback on that. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just I want to do short, like even when they're Horde Night videos, build videos, whatever, if they're just regular videos, they're going to be shorter form like that. They're not going to be the longer videos because I just don't have the rig for it. I mean, if I had, you know, the money where I was making more money and, you know, or if the channel was making money, which, I mean, it wasn't making money before, but now that YouTube's changing their requirements, it's really not going to make any money. So it's like, you know, not much I could do about that, though. But, I mean, you know, I would hope, my hope is that I could get the channel to be popular enough that it'll do something. And then, you know, if I could get a better rig, then I could do those longer presentations and whatnot. It'd be fine. I game on a laptop, though, so this isn't even... My desktop is one thing, and then this is my laptop. But I don't edit and render the footage on my laptop. Maybe I should. Maybe I should try installing Premiere on it and see how well it runs when I do it. I don't know. I try to kind of split the usage up between them, though. Gaming. This is better for gaming. It's got better graphics capability than the tower does, because the tower is a slimline. It just doesn't have... like the best video card and the best any of that nonsense in it. We are going to stop at the trader here real quick because we got to get rid of some stuff. And we're going to take our money in because I'm pretty sure his inventory is reset and we'll see what he's got. Yeah. Yeah, and I get that. I know that, Rotor. So like I said, I'll play with it. We'll see. We'll continue to kind of evolve it and it'll get to be what it's going to be. Get rid of these. Ooh, look at these diamonds. Look at these bad boys. $6 grand. Yeah. YouTube changed their requirements, so now it's like, I think it's 4,000 hours. You have to have 1,000 subs before you can monetize. I know that. And then I think it's 4,000 weekly views. You have to have 4,000 like views on all your videos per week, I think. Like they kind of, like, a lot of people are really mad about it because, you know, they've got like, oh, look at this, 2 solar cells. But I don't see the point in buying them now. Why buy them? They're not going to do shit. It's just going to lag the game. And then by the time the next thing that they're going to do is they're going to release Alpha 17 and then Alpha 16 will be anyway. Actually, I hope not. Please don't make us start over again. I get every few alphas having to restart, but come on. Not literally, there were like 3 times during Alpha 16 when they were like, well, you got to definitely restart now because we broke the game with the latest thing we did. Got plenty of money burning a hole in my pocket. I'm going to get a lot more by the time we're all said and done with all these treasures. But yeah, a lot of smaller YouTubers who, you know, barely, they were making like, you know, probably a few bucks here and there, nothing too substantial. But they were making like a little bit of money on their videos, but not ever enough to be like, oh god, look at all this cash I'm raking in here. But now they're going to fall underneath that threshold because they don't get enough views and they don't have enough subs. I mean, to me, I understand it though. Like, I get it. Like, you know, YouTube wants to incentivize, like, make better content. Make better content that's going to reach a wider audience. Or, you know, work harder to reach a bigger audience or whatever. You know? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so we're not going to buy solar cells. I could just buy turrets. Because the traders always have plenty of these turrets. I was actually thinking about this, because it's almost nighttime. I don't want him to kick me out of here. I was thinking about this, though. If you look at the amount that it takes, excuse me, to buy these things. So to buy all 3 of these recipes would cost me 30 points. I could put those points elsewhere and just buy a bunch of turrets. I really could. Now, the only crappy thing is I wouldn't be able to repair them. So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I still got to get the blade trap. That's another thing I got to get. But yeah. Maybe I can just buy those. Or maybe I can buy nothing. I don't know. Let's see. What else do I need to get? I need to get these at long last because my hunger will just degrade that much less. I need it. Why don't I buy all these right now, actually? Do that, do that. We'll do a sexual Tyrannosaurus, the last level. Still got 29 points. We're waiting until we get scavenging 60 so I can finally get Quality Joe level 3. That's how you make sure you always get like the purple, like 500 plus health stuff. Or most of the time, not always, but most of the time you do. I've got all that stuff there. A lot of the rest of this stuff is just like, well, I'd love to take another level of this once I hit Rifles 40. I'm going to save up and get that, especially since I'm playing on Survivalist. These zombies are a little bit more rugged than normal zombies are. Oh, I forgot my coat is on. Ouch. Yeah, so this was interesting. This was interesting. These black suit paints, you'll notice they don't have a health bar. I was scrapping them and then quit the game. And then reloaded it, and when I reloaded it, I noticed I was still scrapping them, so I canceled it to see what they were. So, like, yeah. So now I just have black suit pants that have no quality threshold or whatever. I accidentally got rid of my shoes. After I died on Horde Night, I accidentally got rid of my shoes. What do you have for armor? I am not buying any of that garbage. I need a wandering horde to come by and one of those cheerleader zombies to show up because they always have running shoes on them. Yeah, I agree. I'm not buying more. Like, the solar panels are going to be broken like that. There's no reason to buy them. They don't downgrade, no, but they do. They can take damage if zombies can ever get to them, and that's the only thing. Well, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. Why even harangue about it? See, I could buy another solar bank. I could buy more solar cells. Like, it's crazy. How are my sniper rifle parts looking? Better than those. I was thinking maybe I'll buy, like, sniper rifle weapons or pieces or something like that. I don't know. There we go. We got turrets. Do I have time to make it to the other trader before he closes? We'll go tomorrow. Because we're going to be busy all night digging up treasures. We're going to have a lot of stuff to sell, so we'll wait. But there we go. 4 turrets. Bada bing, bada boom. That's as simple as it is right there. And we're actually going to take that coat off. So remember in the last video, I said, I've never been to the desert. I have no idea where there's a desert. Well, note where we are. You know, not far from home. The trader is right there. You know, we definitely are like, whatever. So I just decided, I was like, all right, I got on the mini bike one day, and I just decided to start driving. What am I going to find? I got to find a desert, because I wanted to have a place where I could dig up both sand and rocks at the same time. You get, like, it's kind of like a 3-to-2 ratio, sand versus stone. Yeah, I had military boots, too, after Horde Night, and I sold them. I know I had them, because one of the soldier zombies dropped them. I might have even been wearing them. They might even have been mine. I don't even know. I know I had some, and it pissed me off. But anyway, I said that in the last video. I was like, I gotta find a desert so I can find a place where I can do this. And I can get better stuff. And lo and behold, I'm driving around, and then I crest this hill, and bam, it's right there. That's how close it is to the desert. Like my base and my home base and everything. So this is what I did. I found this little cabin here. And this cabin is positioned almost perfectly. It is right on the edge. I've got to bring some paint and repaint my concrete because I upgraded everything to concrete. But basically, it's right on the edge of the plains. You can actually see the ground back here is still plains ground. And then this is a lot of gravel in here and stuff. So this is perfect. So basically what this means is that if you go one direction, you get desert. If you go the other direction, you get plains. Are there any sleepers in here? No. I completely cleaned this house out. You'll know these houses have that upstairs area. I got rid of that. Everything got cleaned out of here, except for this stove, which is where my cold weather gear is. We're actually going to switch into this real quick. There we go. Then I replaced the windows. I've got to repaint everything and whatnot, but this is it. This is my mining operation. Vault doors, concrete all the way around now. I even did so far as I repositioned the porches so the stairs go out instead of off to the side now. Upgraded the poles to concrete. Like, yeah, we're taking this serious, man. While still being the original shape of the cabin, and I'm going to repaint the whole thing. I want to repaint the whole thing to look like the cabin again. Well, let's move our butts downstairs here. Let's get our light on here. So we got a little stash. I've got my auger with my really crappy auger parts, level 59. But I noticed this in Alpha 16.3 as well. And I don't know why it is. I think it's just one of those things that they broke when they upgraded another system in the game or when they built something else. Never ended up fixing it. So we'll get it fixed probably in Alpha 17. Same thing with smell. But watch. No degradation of any of the parts. That's what they all were. That's what the scores all were before. Repairs it automatically. So they still have not fixed that. Which I'm not complaining because my auger parts are already 59 and they would only get worse from there. I still need to find more auger parts. If I could find them at a trader, I would definitely buy them. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. So yeah, I just got some concrete mixed down here for the stuff upstairs. More rebar frame, wood, forged steel. This is to repair tools, mostly. And yeah, that's basically it. Oh, we got some burnt forest ground down here too, which I use as gap fillers and stuff like that. So I decided this was the first branch I built, and this carries on for a while because the auger just chews through this stuff. Just buzzes right through it. One touch of an auger blade and you're like the block is broken. So you can see, like I said, this goes on for quite a ways. You can see there's still deposits of oil shale, iron. There's a lead deposit somewhere I haven't even picked up yet. But yeah, this just continues on and on. I actually don't know how far this goes. I actually want to look. I love this, though. I love it. All the way down to here, and this, of course, is where... I just want to see how far this is. I don't know how far it is. It's actually not even that far. Like, we haven't even reached... Because there's that little city that's, like, right here. Haven't even reached it yet, really. But then... Again, this is like a 3-to-2 ratio of sand to stone. And what do I need more of? Stone. A lot of stone. You need double the amount of stone that you need for sand to make cement mix. So I decided what I was going to do is... The outpost is positioned perfectly. Because like I said, it's on the plains and... I think that was that lead I just passed. It's on the plains and it's on the desert. So you can go one direction and you can get... All this is desert that I'm underneath right now. You can get this stone sand mixture, which is beautiful. And then I decided to just build another branch up here because, and this actually happened by accident. I was honestly just digging for minerals. Found all this, like there's still tons and tons of oil shale and iron up there. But I just started digging and then I was just like, why don't I just turn and go the other way? So I just turned and started going the other way. And now this is all stone that you're digging through. So all you're getting is stone and iron. And... This one's not nearly as far because the auger does not go through this stuff nearly as well. And as a matter of fact, it's actually much easier to just dig this by hand Because the auger, my auger's not strong enough to dig through this. It takes like several block hits before it breaks it. But pickaxes, because I have them so high now, I can actually clip through it at just one. It's actually a little bit easier, a little bit quicker to dig it by hand. I don't think it's much faster with the auger, to be 100% honest. If I had a better auger, then that would be a different story, but I do not. But yeah, that's the outpost. Let's head back up. And now we're going to go treasure hunt. What's the closest treasure to where I am right now? That's the one we're going to go first. And yeah, I was trying to figure out an area to build this thing. I was like, where can I build the ladder in here to go down? And I was like, why don't I just build it in the fireplace? Just had to destroy like one block that was right there. Easy peasy. So we're going to make sure we... Actually, wait. Let's look at our map. But actually, we're going to leave those painkillers right there because I don't need them. So let's look. Where's our closest treasure? I don't think there's any of them down here. Yeah, they're all way further up. I'm not going to this one because I don't know if I can get over there aside from swimming, and I don't want to do that. Oh, boy. Yeah, they're all a million miles away. God, whose idea was it to come all the way down here? Taylor's treasure map. Yeah, that's the one that's on the island. You know what? Why don't I see if I can get over here? It'll be some unexplored territory. Oop, and we're officially at nightfall. So we're going to put our clothes back on here. Perfect. Gotta have those. As soon as I hit the desert, like the first time I came here, because I was wearing all that winter gear because my base is in the cold, immediately, like, went way up. You're right. There is something really satisfying about using a really good steel pickaxe. Because it pretty much goes through anything in, like, one hit. Which I love. Yeah, we're going to head out this way. And I'm going to see if I can use this road to connect over to that island somewhere. Because I don't know if it's actually an island. It might just be there's a river right there and maybe I can get across it. Because the game put a bridge in there. You never know. Doesn't look like that from up here. Stay on the road. It doesn't look like that from up here right now. It's actually... Yeah. You know what? Let's go and let's just see what we find. Because you never know. I cleaned all the cars off of this already. Because I think I had to come down here for a crate. IIRC, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I know I cleaned the cars out. I just don't remember why I did it now. Oh, I finally got to make asphalt and clean up the hole that one car that exploded a long time ago in the game did. I don't know if I told you guys about that or not, but I had a car explode. Took out a whole huge chunk of the street. I finally made asphalt when I finally found oil shale. Looks like we're going to find another town up there on the hill. And I may just use the opportunity here to scrap some cars as well. Especially for radiators. I need brass radiators, like gangbusters. And engines. You can always use good engines. So, you know, where... See, that's... Now it's kind of going in the other direction. I don't necessarily think this is going to lead to me... Oh, baby! Is that a zombie bear, though, or is it a regular one? Oh, yeah, that's a zombie bear. And a cop. We might have to beat feet here. Yep, we gotta go. There's a cop actually wandering around out here. I've never seen a cop wandering around out here before. Am I gonna bleed out and die? Please don't bleed out and die. I hope that cop doesn't despawn, because I kind of want to go kill him. After I deal with this stupid zombie bear. Ha! Eat it! Problem is, like I said, am I actually gonna, like, physically die, though? 17 seconds. No, I will not die. Which is good. I wish I hadn't gotten rid of those stupid painkillers. Ha! You fat bastard. Get out of here. Of course, it's all icky, yuck meat and stuff. None of it actually any good. Where'd this cop go? Hey. Oh, there he is. He's up there. Come here. Come play with me. Yeah, I'm in the wasteland. They never used to do that, though. They never used to have cops just randomly spawning in the wasteland. At least not that I'd ever seen. He's gonna blow. I don't want him to. I want his sweet, sweet loot, whatever he's got. What? Oh! You son of a bitch! Oh, I never even heard him. Never even heard him. Oh, not only is my backpack there, my mini bike's there too. Oh my god, it's going to take me an eternity to get back there. I don't know what I'm... Do I even have enough stuff to build another mini bike? I know I don't have a chassis or anything. Oh, I never even heard that guy. Oh my god. That is frustrating as hell. Oh, why, oh why, oh why. Come on, let me spawn. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so I need to do a couple things really fast. Because we have to move if we're gonna get out of here. We have to move. First of all, I purposely keep this in the miscellaneous box just in case. So we are gonna put that on because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to see anything. All right, now I need a mini bike chassis, like something fierce. So we're gonna do this. I need handlebars, which means I need duct tape. These. I'm going to need leather. I'm going to need cloth. And I'm going to need cotton for the seat. So we need to do this. Yep, that's what I was thinking. I'm going to... Well, I'm not... Actually, no, I'm not going to run. I'm not going to run. There's no way I'm going to make it if I run. Mini bike seat. Yes. So then we need handlebars. Oh, what am I missing? Crap. Mechanical parts. That's right. This is why I always keep a spare mini bike, too, and I never built one. Because I'd never gone this far away from home. So we're going to build that. Give me that, please. I've got engines. I've got batteries. I've got everything else. Just a matter of... Give me that. What am I missing? Oh, headlights and electrical parts. Oh, my God. Come on, Nick. Get with it here. Get in there. That's the wrong box. Yep, there we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. Build that up. Meanwhile, let's go to the auto parts. I've got plenty of fuel. Not worried about that. Engine. Hell, we'll even take a frickin' basket. And yeah, there we go. So we are pretty much ready to go. Good thing is I can jump like right the hell out the window. Doesn't matter. And we'll get rid of this stupid paint. Yeah, that'd be my biggest concern is it's so far away I don't know if I'd make it running. So let's get moving. So I've got seat, handlebars, battery, engine, and a basket. Gonna have to disassemble this bike when I get there. Let's turn the light off because I don't want to wake up any sleepers as I'm falling down the building. Yes, that is a concern. Let's jump down here. Just move. Okay, there we go. Open up. On. Tires! I don't have tires! I don't have tires! And I just had tires and I sold them! I had them and I... Oh, no. Oh, I'm never gonna make it. I will never make it. Oh, Oh my god, let me get in here. Really quick. Do I have any... Why didn't I grab an axe or something at least? Oh, that was stupid, Nick. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Let me get... what do I have? What do we even have in here? I don't even have any stone in here, so I can't even make, like, a frickin' stone axe. Make a forged iron pickaxe or something. Iron... yeah, iron fires, whatever. Just something. I just need something, because I'm going to find tires. I will find tires and go that way. Why? I don't need the beer. I'm not running. Well, I am... Yeah, you know what? We'll take the beer, and I am going to run. At least a little bit. But we're going to eat while we're waiting for that stupid thing to build. Oh, I forgot I didn't have tires. Can of chili. I made chili yesterday. I'm gonna make it again tomorrow too. 2 different recipes. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. I don't think it'll disappear. I think I'll have plenty of time to still get to it. It's just really frustrating. I don't think I have any tires either. Like, I don't think I physically have any of them. I'm pretty sure I sold the tires that I had. So I just need to find tires. So I'm going to run. I'm just going to haul ass. And hopefully, the idea is, the thought process is, I'll find tires along the way. Hopefully. Really super hopefully. Come on, 10 seconds. I'm going to take a different path, actually. Not my normal path to get there, like leaving town, because I've cleaned it pretty good of tires. This will be last minute defense, and it will be whatever the hell you want to call it. Come on, give me some light here. Problem is, here in this biome, it's frickin' snowing, and I can't see anything. We'll do this. Number 8, please. Drink up. Yeah, right here. Actually, see where all this grass is over here? Because that was dirt I replaced. This was all a car that blew that all up. Repaired now, finally. You can still barely see the outline of tires, even when it's snowing. So I'm hoping I can spot some... That's a brick. I had one Horde Night video I did a long time ago in 16.3 where my backpack for the longest time... There's a tire. Got him. Boom. That was nice. Actually pretty decent too. They're not bad. So, alright. So we've got to do this real fast. And then... Boom. But yeah, there was one in a Horde Night quite a while ago that I did. Early on in the Alpha 16, so this was still early experimental. But I died, my backpack was on top of a block, and literally it's there throughout like almost the entire night for Horde Night. It's there forever. And then it finally disappeared. Finally. And then I, like, it's about 2 minutes later in the video, I'm like, wait a minute, where'd my backpack go? Because I actually watched it back. So they actually hang out for quite a while, so I should definitely be able to make it, especially now that I have the second mini bike. Oh. That's why you always keep a spare mini bike in your garage. If you ever die and you have to race back somewhere, this is why. I'm not terribly far from home. It's not like it was super far away. It's just super annoying to try to go and find. All thanks to Sarah and her stupid treasure. Damn it. Ooh, my temperature's dropping fast too. I'm freezing, but I'm going to be going into the desert real quick, so I'll warm back up. Didn't grab a ton of gas, but I grabbed enough. You know what? If you notice that, right there, the game hung up for a little bit. Did the exact same thing at the exact same spot last time when we were headed out to the mining operation. Wonder why that is. I don't know. It's strange, though. Alright, so that turn's going to be coming up right over the top of this hill. See, I am starting to warm back up now. I'm headed into the plains, which is definitely warmer than even your grassland area. And let's see, are we still there? We're still there. Number one reason I have to go back for it is because of the sniper rifle. Everything else I can rebuild. I didn't have a lot of stuff on me, but that sniper rifle, yeah, that's the only one I have. I don't even think I have any parts to build another one. Yep, the one with the shotgun turrets. The one that I called the Spider, affectionately. That had all the big legs, and I had the blade traps and stuff. The bag was sitting on top of one of the blocks behind the blade trap. Because that's just where I happened to die for whatever reason. I can't remember why. I think I fell there. And something, I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, it was there throughout like the entire Horde Night video. Because I made it all the way back there. I think I already had the underground tunnel dug at that point. I went all the way back there. And then I fought the Horde Night. And then all of a sudden at one point in the video, you can just see it's no longer there. And literally like a couple seconds later, I'm like, where is it? The whole rest of the night, you can see the indicator on my bag or on my compass, just like this one is now. You can see the indicator there the whole rest of the time. Nope. Nope. Didn't have anything to do with the Molotov. Go back and watch it. Like, I can't remember what video it was at this point. I'm sorry, but... oh. Wow. Okay. Apparently, the zombies decided they were going to congregate around my bag today. I have never had them do that either. Oh, he's a feral! Don't you dare destroy my bag. Oh, he just destroyed a tree. They're just hanging out around my backpack. Can I stealth in here and get this thing? There's one like super close to me right now. I did it. I'm going to move out of the area here just for a little bit. I know I got to come back from the mini bike yet, but we'll move really, really quick. Yeah, I don't remember what video that was, but nope, it didn't have anything to do with a Molotov. It literally just disappears at one point. Because I never hit it with anything, because I rewatched it because I thought that was what it was. I thought either the blade trap hit it or something happened to it. Nope, none of the above. It literally just happened at one point. Let's put that on, that on, that. Yep, and we're going to switch mining helmets, because this is my special one. Fortunately, I wasn't, like, full inventory. I didn't have, like, a ton of stuff yet. And actually, we need to disassemble this guy, because this is the old one. I just saw that I got hunted. From where? Oh, he's right there. I found shoes. I don't care if they're dress shoes, I'm wearing them. I can't believe I got to that bag and got it. I can't believe the zombies are like hanging out there. I've never seen them do that. They usually despawn when you leave the area, especially when you die or when a game has to reload a chunk. I've never seen that happen before. So our bike is right here. Oh, those turrets were on the bike. That's good. Hey, that battery's better than the one on my bike. My tires are actually better, though. Alright, I'm just gonna stick this mining helmet. And this axe, that axe has a special place in my heart. It got me my, what you call it? Come on, now I want vengeance. Damn it. Now they despawned. Oh, wait, there's one. No, he wasn't even here before. There wasn't a big fatty in a Hawaiian shirt here. See if I can rouse him out with some noise. What did you have? Lead and pasta. Okay, fine. I at least got to kill that zombie bear. That was worth it, right? Booyah. Now, the whole point of this was to try to find a way over to that island, which, lamentably, I do not... Oh, boy. The bane of my existence. I hate these things. Hate them with a fiery passion. The only crappy thing is I filled this up with all the mini bike parts now, so I'm going to have to go back sooner than I wanted to now. But whatever. At least I made it back. Let's grab the road, and let's just keep going, and let's just see what I can find. Yeah, they must die. Yeah, they despawned already, the bastards. I think we're going to enter a little town up here. Oh, yeah. We got there working stiff. Good thing is maybe this goes somewhere over here. So I'm still ooh, what do we got here? I'm headed. Ooh, it crosses the water. Ha ha! How perfect is that? That is great. That is exactly what I was hoping I could find. That was one thing that they definitely fixed when they did 16.4. Because there were a lot of those implementations that just did not work right. Like they ducked underneath the water, you know, bridges that disappeared off into nowhere. Oh, we got a bunch of cars right up here. Ooh. Are there any that are actually like in half condition? No. Whatever. Gimme. How we doing here? Yeah, dropping a little bit of frameage. Not my favorite thing in the world. Let's see. Figures those stupid zombies would despawn and not give me the chance to kill them. Jerks. Alright, onward and this word we go. Looks like I'm entering another desert. Yup. Never been over here, no idea what's over here. Give forth the deliciousness. I need to find more engines and stuff for generators and whatnot. go. You know, I feel like my monitor keeps like my stream monitor, like the window I have up to monitor the stream, it keeps buffering, so I feel like I'm probably way behind. I am, totally. No, I'm not even behind. It's just, that's how, wow. I just refreshed it, and it's just like, oh, you know what? I'm not watching live, that's why. Wow, that is stuttering hardcore. I hadn't paid enough attention to it before. Oh, now I'm back to live. I don't know. I feel like the stream health could just be that much stronger, but on my end, like on the OBS end, it's fine. On the up end, it's fine. And I actually ticked it up a little bit. I actually ticked up my bitrate a little bit. It's dropping a little bit of frameage now, but... hell was that noise? I heard something. I know I did. And I don't know what it was. And notice it keeps cycling down and then up and then down and then up and then down and then up. I don't know why that's doing that. That's a little weird. I do apologize for the stream health issues. It should be better than that. Internet's been giving me all sorts of problems today, as per usual. I think we got to be drawing close to the treasure, huh? Yeah, we are. It's actually not too far away. I swear I just heard something. Looks like it's over there. At what point do I leave the car behind and go on foot? How far away are we? Let's see. Oh, we actually still got a little ways to go. It might be back in like a plains area too. I have to believe it's probably my internet that's doing that, unfortunately. Yeah, I noticed that the one that I was watching the stream on, you know, just to watch and follow the comments and do everything else, was a little bit behind as well. So I was like, eh. Whew. Now we've reached the point where the game's not even frickin' rendering stuff in front of me. This is why I do 5-minute videos right here. This is 100% why, because I just need better hardware. I love the game and I love playing the game and I love putting the videos out there because a bunch of people do really love to see my builds and stuff like that, which I appreciate. I really, really love that. But at the same token, it's like, man, God damn it. We are going to see if that is not a little better. I just decided to just reset the stream. Just kind of restart it. Meanwhile... Oh, look at that. That's perfect. $250 shoddy shells and 10 grand. That is crazy. I want to see if I can reconnect to up here somehow. Because I feel like I should be able to. So now that becomes the next thing. Yeah, and I thought about restarting. I already reset my internet once today. Apparently it didn't take. We're going to go to the coast here. And find the water. Then we're just going to follow the coast up and see if I can't reconnect with the mainland on another spot here too. See kind of where that is. It seems to be running a little bit more smoothly now. I changed a couple settings. So maybe that was enough. Maybe I was just trying to do a little bit too high or whatever the case may be. I don't know. Game even seems to be running a little bit. I say that and the game immediately like freezes. It's like, nope, don't you dare talk good about the game. Oh, someday you have good internet days and you have bad internet days, unfortunately. I'm hardwired in, so it's not even like a wireless issue. It's just sometimes... There we go. We finally found the coast. I was wondering where the hell it was. I don't know. If the stream issues persist, then I will have to... I'm watching on my monitor, and my monitor hasn't reset lately. Ever since I restarted the stream this time, it hasn't died. So we're just gonna go with it, and hopefully it'll stay okay. Got a nice little lake house over here. Nice little lake house. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is some scenic-ass property. Who would not want to own that property? Oh, we got a little path here, which means there's probably a road somewhere. Actually, no. I think this goes underwater. This path goes underwater and connects over to the other side. So actually, this will take me nowhere. But we're going to follow it anyway, just because I'm already over here. Ooh, yep. See that? It drops down into the water right there. Yeah. Don't drive into the water, please. Yeah, but you shouldn't have to watch on 144p. You should be able to see it fine now. My monitor's running fine now. So I haven't had it drop yet. And I haven't dropped a single frame since I started back. So I think it'll be okay now. You should be able to watch it at a higher bit rate now. I'm streaming it right around like the low end of a 720. In terms of bitrate, that is. My kingdom for a better upspeed, but sadly, I cannot afford it. Those are the kind of... You just need a better upspeed than, like, your standard internet to do a lot of streaming and stuff like that, though. You really do. And yet I persist, and I will continue to try to do it anyway. Oh, now my monitor is buffering again. I don't know what the case may be. I don't have any idea. I'm really hoping this reconnects. It looks like it might up here. Wow, that's got to be my internet. Got to be. All right, I'm going to try resetting my router. I will be back right after this. So please stick with me here. I'll be back in a moment.